Explain the governor's order. Exactly what is it she is asking folks to do?
Well, she's making it more difficult for agencies to issue regulations without actually kind of reviewing the impact the regulations will have on the public. So regulations will have to go through what's called a cost-benefit analysis, where the agencies will look at the costs and compare it to the benefits and see whether or not the regulations are actually worth adopting.
I take it we have not been doing that?
No, there's no requirement in law for a cost-benefit analysis. So you'd assume that we would have been doing that, but we don't. And so that's important. And there's also a provision in her executive order that says that, okay, we're going to look at the cost-benefit analysis of the regulations, but we're going to look at alternatives to regulation. There may be situations where there might be a problem that the government sees, allegedly, but instead of necessarily regulating or creating some type of command and control, some type of mandate on business, they may look to see what alternatives exist to make it a little bit less burdensome on businesses. So they'll look at alternatives. The other thing that's beneficial in the executive order is each year there'll be a periodic review of regulations to kind of look back and see whether or not the regulations that have been passed actually are working, if they make sense, whether or not they should be repealed. And that's something that a lot of other states have. I think 32 other states have, is periodic review. And finally, North Carolina would get it, at least as part of this executive order.